Personal hygiene is such a very important topic, but most time people are very hush about it. If someone smells bad, people rather talk about it behind your back than say it to your face. People just expect you to figure out as an adult, but that is not always the case. So in this video, I want to share with you 10 most essential things you should have for your personal hygiene. Hi, my name is Nefemi. If you're new here, you are especially welcome. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on post notification, and give this video a thumbs up. And if you're not new, thank you for stopping by again. I hope you all are feeling blessed and amazing. So without wasting much of our time, let's get right into the video. Where should I start? Let's start with breath. First thing that is so very important that you have as an adult is a tongue cleaner. Sometimes people wonder why they still have bad breath even though they have white teeth. Most times it's not the teeth that smell. You can have a pure white teeth, nice dentition, and still have a bad breath, because most of the time your breath comes from the smell comes from your tongue. The tongue smells very, very bad. I've seen a lot of people that know how to brush their teeth but don't know how to clean their tongue. Many people will brush their teeth without their tongue. That is terrible. When you're brushing your teeth, you need to also brush your tongue, because that is the most smelly part, because everything passes through there and it goes down inside. So you need to brush that. Aside from brushing it, you also need to scrape it, because our tongue is always very dirty. And how do you scrape your tongue? Your tongue out a bit and then scrape it. When your tongue is very whitish, it means your tongue is dirty most of the time. Next on my list in the terms of like horror is also a dental floss. A lot of you might think this is just toothpick. My mom calls it toothpick. My mom will say, give me toothpick. It's actually toothpick, because as you can see, it's written there, dental floss / toothpick. But it is not just to pick your teeth. It is not just to pick, meat in your teeth. It is also to clean your teeth. There are some things that will be stuck in the teeth, and you can just use this side. You want to use it to, prick that thing out, prick whatever it is, dirt, food that hangs in your teeth. You want to use it to remove it. Why? This side is what you use to floss your teeth. Putting this in between the gap of your teeth and just using it to clean, clean, and remove whatever particles that is left there. This will keep your teeth clean, nice, and you smell your mouth smelling good. Also, why this is much better than using the wooden toothpick that we have in Nigeria is that wooden toothpick, sometimes when you're chucking it, you're literally injuring your jaws, and then your teeth is bleeding. That is bad. That is so bad for your dentition. And this one is a bit of a safer option. It's not too sharp and is more controllable. Moving on. Oh my god, I'm having dry throat. I need to drink water. This is my third video today. I've been talking. Thirsty. Like very thirsty. Why does it look like I'm on one side of the camera? Oh my god. My throat was so dry. Now we're moving on to cotton swab. As a kid, our mothers always have this. But when we grow up as an adult, we don't think of getting this as part of things that is needed. It's so funny. You don't think of this. I can't count how many times that will be around people, and it's when I bring this out, they're like, give me. Oh, I need to buy this. That's when they remember. You need to always have this at home. One of the major things that we all grew up to know that they use this for is to, clean your hair, clean the hair and all of that. But another thing that you can use this to do that is so important is to clean your navel. A lot of people don't know this. A lot of people have never cleaned their navel before. The hole there. If you've never cleaned it before, I need you to take this and roll it there, like use it to clean around your navel, put it inside, like clean, and smell it. I need you to do that. When you smell it, I'm telling you, nobody will ever tell you to do that before you do it again. You see how bad it smells inside there. So this is something you can use to clean there. So you use it to clean your hair, it's so important that you clean your navel. If you've never, please do it immediately. Do it. Many people don't know, but you need to do this. Put it inside, move it up a bit and clean under, because a lot of dirt actually stay there for months, years. Cream, dust, like a lot of things, lotion, all of that, they get stuck in there. So you need to dip this inside and clean it. Okay. Fifth thing you need to have for your hygiene is a leg scraper. A lot of you don't scrape your leg, and then the back of your leg is looking so strong, like somebody that have trekked from Nigeria to London. It's looking so torn, it's looking so tattered, looking so dark, looking so bad because you don't scrape it. You need a foot scraper, something that can help you make that place smoother and, get rid of dirt. We are using this particular foot every day, go up and down, doing different things and all of that, but we never really take care of it. Some people don't even wash their feet when they're having their baths. Crazy, right? Some people don't. So not only do you need to wash your feet, you need to scrape it. Basically, all you have to do, let's say this is my feet, scrape it and get rid of dead skin that is already making it so strong, so, strong and dark. Get rid of that dead skin with this. Another one on my list is a deodorant. You need to have it. You need to have a deodorant. Honestly, if you're not a perfume person, body mist and all of that, but at least have a deodorant. Not that when you raise your armpits, everybody is like dodging and all of that. That is terrible. I can't recommend a deodorant for you. You just have to, try and test and figure out the one that works for you. But something that I use is this Shower Fresh, Rizon Shower Fresh. So this is a new look. I've been using this for like 2-3 years now, and I really like it. It smells very fresh, just like the Shower Fresh that is written there. This is a new look, and I figure out it's probably because they had an issue, because the last one I bought of the whole look actually gave me boil, and I was wondering, at that time I didn't know that was what was causing it, but realizing that I wasn't able to get this in the market for like months, for like 6-7 months, and then when it finally got back in the market, it has a new look and a new formula, but still smell the same. I realized that maybe there was a problem with that last batch. And probably that was why I got some boy under my happy. But anyway, it lasted 72 hours. So when you use it for 72 hours, you're still smelling good. You're still smelling fresh, like someone that just have a shower. And it has different variants. But this is the one that I really, really like. It smells like, shower, like you just have a shower, you're smelling fresh. You use a very nice mid, like a nature kind of soap, and you're smelling natural, you're smelling like greens, you're smelling fresh, you're smelling like aloe vera, you're smelling, fresh. Talking about that, then I'm gonna move to the next one, which is perfume. Have a perfume. It doesn't have to be an expensive one. I always make videos on like, most complimented perfume and good perfume that lasts 24 hours that smell good on my other channel. If this is something that you guys would like me to do here, just let me know in the comment section. And then, because the last one I did, I think that was last year, 2025, so I can do an updated version for 2026 perfume that are budget friendly. Most time I go below 10,000 naira, they smell good, and then they last long. We help you come up with that. Just let me know in the comment section if this is something that you guys will want, and then I will gladly do that for you. Sometimes you want to have a signature smell that people just know with you, because smell is also one of the things that can help you remember somebody. I'm not talking about bad smell, I'm talking about good smell, a smell that you like. If you come across somebody that their smell, you just remember it. You like their smell, and whenever they're around, you want to stay around that person. And even when they're not around, the memories stay longer because of the way they smell. Next on my line is having a wipes. Now, I'm not talking about makeup wipes. And by the way, wipes doesn't really clean makeup. In case if you don't know, you think you should use more like, a face cleanser. But anyway, I'm talking about baby wipes. I'm going to tell you why you need this. Sometimes when you just want to go out, you find out that your footwear is dusty or is kind of dirty. Or when you even come back and you find out it's dirty and you want to keep it clean, instead of looking for a rag to clean, and always just take one wipes. Another benefit is that it will help you not to spread germs too much. Because most time when you go out, all those those handle, the bedroom handle, toilet handle, all those handle that you touch when you open this, when you open that, sometimes people literally dirty those things with their hand. People hands are actually very dirty. So when they touch this, touch that, touch this, they are already, spreading germs on that. So when you go and touch it, and before you know, you're putting the hand on your face, and this can cause acne. So this can also help you avoid acne, because by the time you touch dusty surface, and then like when you're climbing stairs, the rain, you're like touching dusty stuff, you might not remember that, you've just touched some. It might not be something that will really come to your mind. And then before you know, you're already, rubbing your face with the hand. And you're wondering why you keep getting acne, keep getting, skin reaction. This is why, because your hands are dirty, and most of the time you are rubbing your body, your face with those hands. So you want to have the baby wipes. Each time you like touch things that you think, example, public transportation, I really didn't
know how dirty a public transportation is until a real life experience happened in my eye. So I was in a bus, and the bus got to a particular place, and it was where they used to like pour, these dirt, and where they pour dirt, smelly and all of that. But people that are always there taking one or two things, picking different things. All these malam guys, they're always picking this and that. So this guy already picked so many random things from the dirt and all of that, packed them, put together, and then stopped our bus. So the bus, took him. He carried all the whole stuff and put it in the boot, and then he came in. He came in. So when you want to enter the bus, he was holding a particular shirt, like enter and all of that. And in my head, I was just like, see all the dirt that this guy just, picked and all of that. And this hand is also putting it on the chair handle to enter the bus and also to come down from the bus. And this same handle, when you want to come down, you're still going to hold it. When you want to enter, you're still going to hold it. So imagine what I'm saying. So it's dirty. Have a wipes that you can easily, quickly just use to wipe your hands when you touch things, when you touch things, so that you have a good hygiene and you don't infect yourself with diseases out there. I feel like I speak so long on this, and because it's so important to me, and this is one that I don't think a lot of people actually think about, but it's so important. Yeah. And another one on my list is a face towel. So a face towel, many people use the towel they use to clean their body, to clean their face. I wonder why they have acne. Why won't you? Why won't you? Like, you literally use the towel for the body. No, you should have a separate face towel that you use to wipe your face and nothing else. And last on my list is a pants lining. Women, you need to have this. You need to have this, not only the ones that come with your, your sanitary pad for like days after your period, but sometimes during ovulation, like all those kind of time. This is important, okay? Those are the things that I think they are so essential. There are many other things, but these ones are so important. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one. Stay blessed, stay happy. Bye.